Go. 5:30. It's 8:30.
It's 8:30 for you?
I'm just gonna peace out. This is gonna be hilarious.
Hello?
I'm just gonna be like, see.
Hello? Let us know how our audio is, everybody.
Welcome
early
welcome.
people. Y'all are early birds or on-time birds.
Welcome. I've literally been ignoring Danny this whole time so that we'll have stuff to talk about in chat.
Yeah, so we're like, oh, hey, man, how you doing? Oh, wait, save it for the stream. So.
Exactly. It's kind of like true because I've talked to people like, what happens if like, so for like my wife, for instance, where you're like supposed to be hanging out for some reason, you're like texting them on the phone, and you're like, wait, don't answer that because I want to have something to talk about when I get home. It's kind of true.
You're still in game, right? He's finishing up a game of Rocket League, so.
I'm playing with a subscriber /
Yeah, so let him do that.
No, I'll be back in a sec. Where it's close. It's so close. Close game. No, I'm about to peace out of the game. I'm just gonna leave mid-match. He'll understand. Batman. What up, chat? Can I have a free computer? Yes, if you want to learn how to get one.
Or you can enter the giveaway that's coming soon.
Shh. The Nerd on a Budget 50K giveaway.
Yeah. Though by that time I'll probably be at higher than that, so I might have to do something about that. Alright, so we are in the grace period, giving people time to tune in. We didn't skip last... No, we were here last week. It felt like so long ago that we streamed. Even though...
it did. I think it's because we didn't technically stream until like 50 minutes.
So it was a short stream, that's probably why. Drippy says, notice me. You have been noticed. Okay.
You've been noticed.
Let's see. Can you be my Secret Santa? I'll be someone's non-Secret Santa. I'll be someone's Santa, whoever wins that build. We're actually both someone's Santa, whoever wins the SSD. If you guys haven't seen, we're doing a collaborated giveaway with Nerdphilia and Tech Deals, myself and Lee. And there's 4 240GB SSDs. If you're trying to win that, be a nice upgrade to anybody's system. Even I could use another 240 SSD. You can't have enough of them.
You really can't go back after using one. It just feels so slow. Even if it wasn't slow.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like hard drives aren't that
They're
bad.
like 25-second boot times, but it feels like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Let's see.
You are my favorite YT. He found you from Tech Source. Shout outs to Ed.
He could have found you too when you sent the pen in. We don't know who he's talking about. He didn't specify.
I'm pretty sure it's you. Do you remember that though? I was like, Danny, I think I might regret.
Yeah, I do remember. Yeah. Well, I don't know how much it cost
like
you,
what?
so I don't think, unless it cost you like $1 million, then I don't think there should be much regret.
I wasn't sure if I was gonna regret it, not because of how much the pen costs, but because of just the sentiment. Like, is this gonna seem
like you're trying to get a shout out or something?
Yeah, which I actually wasn't. I just thought it was a possibility, and it was way better than I thought.
Well, yeah, it's just cool to see if you be a part of something and a part of someone's series. So yeah, I understand.
And that was my favorite. That was one of my favorite series on Tech Source.
Yeah.
Like I watched every single
unboxing.
Wait, what was it called again?
What's in the box?
There you go.
What will you guys want? What do you guys want for Christmas? We'll answer that in a little bit. But everyone answer what do you want for Christmas in the chat right now, and we'll see.
Yes. And if you're watching this after the fact, let us know.
If I could say your name, Vesper Cargo. What's up?
And I can say confidently that I've gone back now and I've retroactively answered most of the comments.
I saw. I was like, oh my goodness, where did this come from?
Oh, do you get notifications?
I do, because they're my If it's on my channel, I get the notifications for it. I have notifications turned on for comments.
I feel like I used to, and then they just stopped happening all of a sudden. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's weird. You should go. Does it say it's still turned on right now?
Wait. Is there like a setting in? I'm guessing there's a channel setting, right?
Yeah, it's in your. Yeah.
Okay, I need to check that. I'll check that now. Is there a way to get notifications on the stream video?
Yes. Okay.
Alright.
Woo! Alright. I think it's about time to start. You ready? Did you win? Did you win your Rocket League match?
I did.
Nice. Congrats. You did one. Oh, now the 1050 costs close to 200? Really? I have not looked. But we will check it out.
That's way too
Yeah,
much.
that is. Like, for 200, you can buy used anything else that's way better. But let me go to...
Brian...
What's up?
Oh, sorry. I was going to say Brian from Tech Yes City picked up two 780 Ti's for a grand total of like 300 something bucks.
I remember that.
Which is pretty long.
That's pretty good. Okay.
Oh, I didn't tweet the stream out.
You retweeted, I think. You didn't have the link probably, but that's fine. Anyone who's on Twitter that follows, that likes the stream, I think they are... they'll get the notification, hopefully.
That is true.
Let's see.
And pop out this chat. Pop out chat.
Oh, okay. So... Hey, what's up, everyone? Danny and Lee here.
Welcome back to Window Shop Weekly, the place you can go for some dirt cheap tech, and we hopefully will find a couple things.
Yeah, we...
Oh, someone says my audio's too far.
Uh-oh. Can you turn up audio? No, that's my fault. Let me turn Lee up.
I might have been whispering.
How's that now?
It's better. Testing. 1 2 1 2.
I'm a little dark. Let me...
I'm cringe.
Okay, this should be better. Lee, how you been since last week?
Hey, that's a great question. I apologize for not asking you that question first.
I beat you to it.
You are. You're just a gentleman. You're hosting the stream, and you're nice enough to ask me first. It's been good. Oh wow, thanks, Nate.
Oh, it's Nate.
Nate. Oh, is it Nate? Sorry, I said it wrong.
It's Nate. He's donated before, but thanks for donating tonight. Nate's a very active stream viewer. So,
Nate, I'm an awful person for saying it wrong. Actually, I did. I said it in an Australian accent because I was talking about tech yesterday. So I said it's night.
What up, Night?
It's night.
Yeah.
G'day, Night. G'day. I failed. Yeah, but I've been good. I've just been working with some giveaway stuff out, recording some videos and editing some videos. I'm gonna trying not to like put them too close together because I had to wait a little extra to post the one that I wanted to post originally. So I have a couple that need to go out, and one of them is going up for sure on Saturday morning, but I'm not sure if I'll post one before or after that.
Okay.
So
nice. It's already ready to go, like thumbnail, title, description, end cards, all that, or it's just rendered? Oh, okay.
So the one that I'm posting up on Saturday is a giveaway. So the I didn't know this, but you have to like buy a special like you have to pay for a plan in order to have certain things now. Like for instance, the deal with Tech Deals giveaway, which if you guys haven't been there, did you already post the link?
I did not. Let me do that.
Here, I got my little cheese link.
Oh yeah,
cool and short.
You should post that.
free.comptv.tech. If you go to that, he's got links for all of us, so you can watch all of our videos, comment on all our videos, but now if you try to do that more than twice, you have to have a premium account, which is kind of but it's cool for them to do that. I mean, if they want to do that,
I mean,
that's how they make money.
You can still get a lot from the free version in terms of features. Okay, nice.
So, enough about me. How are you, dude?
I think your audio might still be low. Let me see.
Oh, is it? Do I need to turn mine up?
My Discord is good. Let me... turn you up
Let
here.
me check my recording.
All right, say something now.
Oh, my levels were really low.
Now they were really high. Try again.
Now they're too high.
They're really high. Try it again.
How about now?
Okay, I think
Better? Better?
Boom, perfect. All right.
Yeah. Testing.
Okay, I just turned you down a bit, but now you're good. So don't change anything on your side. I'll handle it my side.
All right, sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Okay.
now I'm way too
Well,
loud.
yeah. Even though I'm turning you down, you're still really loud.
I did a big Windows update, and it updated a bunch of drivers, so it reset a bunch of my settings.
Okay. All right, we should be good now. Hey, what's up, Philip?
Sorry, guys.
Okay, I think we're good on audio. I've been good. Work has been crazy busy. Like, I have not had this much work thrown on me since I started working, because we lost a person on our team. They moved to a different team, and it's been like this for like a few months now. But closing in on the holidays, it's just gotten crazy. So. But tomorrow's my last day, then I go on holiday for about a week and a half. So that's good.
Nice.
Yeah. So.
Much deserved.
Oh man.
Because you've been working a ton lately.
Yeah, sleeping in is gonna be so nice. Like for a good extended, a week and a half. Instead of, because the weekends, they're always too short, right? The weekends are never long enough.
Never. They go so fast.
And anyone who's in school, you probably feel the same way. But I think once you start working, it's even more so like that. Because work, I don't know. Something about it versus school.
Yeah.
I can't explain it.
It's an interesting trade-off, because when you're in school, you work a ton more because you're constantly in class or doing homework. Like, that's what consumes you. But then when you get the break, you get a really long break, and you have, like, no responsibility.
Yeah, like zero.
I guess if you work, I worked in high school for a couple years, and that made it a little. but then when you work, there's no such thing as like a huge long vacation, except for like New Year's and Christmas is like when most people get their long vacation. But then I don't know. I guess I don't know which one's better. Can't say.
Hey, ask that one more time.
Which one would be better, being in school but then getting long breaks, or being or working all the time and getting really short breaks?
Are we accounting for getting paid? Getting paid,
That's
like
true.
that's why work is better though, because you get paid and you can do what you want with your money. When I was in school, I was broke. I didn't have any money.
But it looks like my audio dropped.
It does on my end. I'm trying to figure this out.
Is Skype muted?
Skype is, well, I've muted my. No, Skype is not muted. But did you mute your mic?
No. Wait. What do you mean? I muted myself on Skype, but sometimes it will throttle other sounds.
Okay.
On the system.
Here.
If it detects input.
Okay, try it now. I think we should be good.
Hello. All right. It's looking even on the
It
audio
is.
bars.
What I
Sorry,
was
guys.
hearing it even earlier, so okay, I think we're good. Yeah. Let me adjust.
It could be that it's. Yeah, it could be that it's adjusting or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's not a stream without technical difficulties.
Hopefully not too many. Okay, we're good to go, says everybody. And then yeah, so I don't know. That I'm happy, and you probably are happy too, to be making more money than you ever did in college and high school. Even though we don't get long breaks and stuff, so yeah.
And one could argue that I feel like I work less, because when you work like a manual labor job or like a food service job, you are constantly like, you feel
it's more taxing on you, like draining.
Yeah, it feels more physically taxing because obviously you're up and about, but you're also dealing like with people all the time. And now we work desk jobs.
Yeah,
we still work with people. It's still stressful at times, but yeah, I guess it just depends. And it also depends if you like what you're doing.
Yeah.
Which Danny's not full time on YouTube yet, so
yeah, that'd be fun. But yeah.
Oh,
what's up?
Random thing, just real quick. Julian Smith, we talked about him last week, actually ended up posting a video this week.
I gotta watch it.
It was about he went off the grid for an entire year, which is why no one saw him all year. So he used like a flip phone, and yeah. Anyways, he said he wouldn't recommend it. He's like, because some people like do it and they're like, I'm gonna live this way for the rest of my life. He's like, no, you can't do that. Like it's the future.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, finally someone with a.
Though there are people who find a happy medium where they do the minimalist approach, where they do get rid of a lot of their stuff, but I think they still have their cell phones and laptops and email. So that's not going off the grid, but that is reducing a lot of clutter and distractions from their lives. And if you want to talk about
Danny would have
clutter
no computers if he didn't.
and distractions, there's just like too much crap going on everywhere, every time.
You have no systems if you did that. What case is that?
Which one? The one that was on the ground?
The one that's on the table.
Oh, the one that's the build that I just did. It's still sitting here.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
The silent build. But yeah, I gotta get that full video out. Hopefully this weekend.
Oh man, that's gonna be awesome. I love the build, by the way.
Thanks. So I followed someone's advice. They said make it a little shorter, cut to like, you know, the parts where you're actually finishing screwing off and stuff. Because the first video was long, but this last one, it was only 5 minutes. So it was just like boom, 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 every step of building. Like
instead of like the whole process of screwing.
Yeah, so I think that worked a lot better. Yeah. But yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah, so let's answer the Christmas question. Actually, let's go through midweek madness, and then we'll answer what everyone wants for Christmas or the holidays, depending on if you celebrate it. But
very good call.
All right, so we'll go to midweek madness at EVGA B Stock, see what they got. They only have high end stuff. GTX 1080 for probably $500. Yep. Can't recommend that. You can get them brand new with a game for that much.
Yep. Or
it might not be this
Ti.
version though. That's the only thing. You know, because it might be the Gigabyte one, which I would have to look at the performance differences, but I don't think that's too big of a deal. Z270.
Yeah.
So Kaby Lake board.
DDR4 though.
Yeah, well, no, I'm just saying Z270. Cause you can
any money you save on the board, you'll pay in
for for a refurbished though. I think it's refurbished. Actually, they don't say. This is just the deals. It doesn't say if it's refurbished. This isn't necessarily B stock, right?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, this is just deals. So we gotta go to B stock. This might be new.
Oh, so the ones with B stock have the B stock tag on them.
Okay, so
good call. I didn't know that, so that's actually pretty significant. So some of those deals are for brand new. So the 600 watt power supplies could have been brand new, right?
No, those were B stock for sure. This one's also B stock, but these two are brand new. The motherboard and the power link.
I wonder if people still use a power link. I felt like it was kind of cool for like a week.
Well, you have one. Like, do you not use it because it looks not good in your opinion, or does it not fit?
It's in a box.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. It wouldn't look as good, I don't think. I mean, if I had sleeved cables, my system would look way better, but even the way it is now, it's not bad. What about you? What do you have your Crystal Cube, your power supply is stuffed in the back, but so the grommets are probably all on the side for your graphics card?
Yeah.
Or
it comes in
under?
In on the side. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because when the power supply's in the bottom, it makes more sense for the cord to go up. But if yours is kind of
from the side, this would look maybe better instead of going up to the front. Because the side to the front thing is a weird angle. It's a big bend.
Yeah, that's true. I wonder.
Yeah, I'm not.
Maybe I'll have to send you it.
It depends. If your tempered glass case is so dark, you can't really see the cables. You only see the highlights from the LEDs. So power link.
Oh, would there be a way of me hiding this?
Hiding
my graphics.
Oh.
It's pretty well lit now.
Oh yeah, yours is very well lit. So
I have tons of LEDs.
I'll show you mine. You see that? You can't even see the cable. It's right there. So the cable is right there.
You're right. It still looks good though. I like how lit it is though.
Yeah, it's lit in where it's like, you know, in the highlighted certain portions. How much is that power link?
That's way.
I think it's $10.
That's way brighter than I thought it would be actually. What you just showed me.
Oh.
Have I showed this yet on stream?
I'm not sure.
This is going in there next. This was $2. Well, probably like
that was one meant for a computer, right? It goes to Molex or SATA or something. and not
It.
or you gotta solder
I don't
it?
know. Let me see. No, I have a. So that's part of the video that I will be releasing.
Okay.
But, I think it's just meant for any strip, but it doesn't come with the power supply or anything. It's just the strip.
So you
itself.
gotta splice it to work with some cord that has that could be connected to your PSU.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Or fan connector if you can get that to work. Okay. So there's that. Let's go to B stock real quick, and then we'll answer what everybody wants for Christmas. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, 8400
I discorded
PS.
you. You got to. Guys, if you have a Ryzen CPU, that's the one you want to go for.
You discorded me?
No, don't show it. Don't show
no,
it.
it's not showing on the screen.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That scared me for a second.
No. I only show the Mozilla Firefox window. I don't share desktop, so no matter what I do in the background, they will never see. Okay.
You'll never know, people.
But let's look for those power supplies. Yeah, not any good deals yet. Come on, baby. Oh. 500 watts still. Where's them 600 watts? Oh, the Supernova series.
Maybe they sold out.
They might have. Like, yeah, they just like, hey, we ran out. We refurbished them all, and you guys bought them all, so there's no more.
They might have been cleaning house. They might have been intentionally getting rid of them.
Yeah.
I wonder if your average consumer, and I'm not talking about
I was about to say your average consumer. He doesn't do that much PC-related content, but go on.
I wonder if the average consumer still still finds significance in like the white. Yeah, I was gonna say the white rated power supplies is still 80 plus. I just realized.
Yeah, it is.
What about a non 80 plus? Do people buy non 80 plus?
Yes, they do. I got a Craigslist pickup. That full built PC I got. It has a, I don't even know what brand it is. It claims to be 600 or 650 watt. No rating on it. So actually, that's a video idea. What I can do is I have a bronze power supply, so I can look at the power draw from that, and kind of interpolate what it would be, because I have the watt meter, the power watt thing, so I can calculate an estimated efficiency from it, from like a crappy power supply. So that method could be applied to anything that doesn't have a rating.
Right, that's true.
Yeah. So.
Oh, and some of the power supply. Another thing I saw from Tech Yesterday is he pointed out some of the power. I haven't seen a power supply like this in years, but it'll tell you the max wattage, and it's like a tricky marketing technique. That yes, this power supply could technically pump that out, but it's not rated to run at that for sustained use.
The good thing about all the known brand power supplies though is that like when you get people like Johnny Guru who does test them, he tests them under different temperatures and like full load too. So if it's 600 watt, he'll take it up to the 600 watts and look at the efficiency and the temperature loading and all that stuff. So
that's true.
Yeah.
Facts.
So you won't have to worry if you get something that's reputable and it's gone through the professional reviewers.
Yeah, exactly. Johnny Guru, Tom's Hardware has good comparisons. I noticed their charts, but then so that's one thing I need to find is some good like benchmark chart comparison website, because I know there's like
for PSUs
and Antec and like, oh sorry, no, I meant like go-to resources for questions like that, like a PSU or how do I compare this, how do I do this. So like, yeah, just do your research. Yeah.
I would say Tom's Hardware I go to quite a bit. But I diversify where I go. Like I go to Reddit as well, and I make sure I get multiple sources, and that most of the sources are saying similar things, and there's no like outlier one that's just crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so there's no deals. 1050 Ti is up to 150 B stock. Wow. Why did I just add it to cart? The price doesn't change. Wow. Oh yeah, Lee, you got new headphones is what Pikawubs noticed. They do look different. Are they new? Or are they you've always had them?
I unboxed these not long ago.
Okay.
They were like $13 from Vipon. They're Bluetooth headphones.
That also have a connector? Like you can do either.
So it's double.
Oh, and is it?
That was one of my prereqs.
Is that USB? So is it charging while it's plugged in?
No.
Okay.
No, unfortunately, no.
So that's an aux cable, or 3.
Yeah, I'm looking. I definitely need. Hey, Danny, I have a great idea. How about I just keep interrupting you all night?
I'm interrupting you. What are you talking about? I'm
No,
sorry.
no,
I
no.
was who just interrupted you right there. So my bad.
No, trust me, I'm interrupting you. But I need to invest in a good pair of M40Xs or something because I've been waiting. I've spent more money on headphones than what one of those costs at this point. I just need to go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, so that's all for EVGA. Unfortunately, no good deals. Like I wouldn't recommend anything on it right now. Man, that's unfortunate. We had such a long string of good, pretty well priced things on B stock. Hopefully that comes back in the new year for whatever reason. They might have a Christmas or New Year's deal, so be sure to check it if you're looking for a power supply or graphics card, because those are the main things we see there.
Man, have you noticed that some deals have been going through slick deals though, like Ryzen 3's dropping down to $100.
Oh, they've been like $85
like
is the lowest I saw. Ryzen 3 1200, yeah.
Bonkers, man. Definitely comparable to what we saw on Black Friday, but I've noticed that combo deals aren't quite as good since then. So, yeah, something to keep in mind. But yeah, no, I think I'm with you that check back. Christmas and New Year's are going to be two more opportunities for companies to close out their year-end sales. So Dang.
Holidays, what do we want for the holidays?
What do you want for Christmas other than your 2 front teeth?
Yeah,
you have excellent teeth, by the way. Can I just make it a little awkward and point out that
seriously, I don't
so straight.
I don't think so. Like,
man, I think they
in different lighting, I'm like, why is it so yellow today? Or in this lighting, it looks so yellow. But
you brush your teeth a lot on videos. I've noticed a couple times. I've seen you brush your teeth. I like it.
Yeah, well, that was because I had food in it and I had to record, so it was just beforehand. I've had food in my teeth so many times.
Have you done it where you're heading out to a LAN as well and you brush your teeth?
Oh yeah,
I feel like
that was because I was explaining, because that was the LAN where I was pulling 2 all-nighters in a row, and what I did was brushing my teeth at night wakes me up, so I used that as a way to, like, once I got tired, I'm like, all right, brush my teeth and get a little boost of energy. Yeah,
that's right. Oh,
Philip, also a very dedicated viewer. He watches like everything and is always at the stream. So, thanks for always being there, Philip. We appreciate it. He's been tweeting us. He's trying to finish his Ryzen build. He needs a motherboard and a case. But for the holidays, what do I want?
There's no place like home.
I don't know what I want, honestly. I know what my girlfriend got me because it's so obvious. She bought me...
What is it? Tell us on stream.
Things that were the exact same size as my WoW canvas print that I unboxed. The big poster.
Okay.
This one. She bought me, like, a bunch of them. And they came in, when they get shipped to your door. You know what it is because it's that shape. So, I think that's a really good gift from her because I wouldn't have bought more myself just because I'm cheap. But I would love to have them, So...
Oh yeah, no. Especially for stuff like that, I'd be like...
It's like, They retailed for $50. She might have gone on sale, but regardless, like, that's why I didn't buy it. And she bought it for me last Christmas, so... Yeah. I think that's the type of gifts I want. Like, figurines would be cool. Like, if I just got more of these, Arthas figurines. I don't want anything in terms of, like, computer hardware, because that's stuff that I can get on my own, And, like, I don't know if anyone else would be able to purchase that for me, like, my friends or family member or girlfriend. So, decorative things for sure for me. What about you?
Yeah, exactly. Stuff you'd never buy for yourself. But you could always say, just get me gift cards. Like, because my family was adamant when tech-related content, or tech-related content, tech-related content like this, they were adamant about getting me something techie. And so I was like, oh, just get me gift cards. Like, I won't feel bad. Because people like giving physical gifts because it means more than a gift card, but it made life easier for them because they didn't have to do any guesswork, and I ended up buying like a lot of cool stuff with the gift cards. So
yeah,
it's a good trade-off, but still, it's
putting.
I'm with you though. Novelty items are cool too.
I think. Well, see, if I got the gift cards though, I still wouldn't want to spend it on things like figurines and posters. So I would only buy things like computer parts or things that I would normally spend it on. So I want gifts. I really want gifts that I wouldn't buy for myself. That's why. And I'm a part of a white elephant this year with my girlfriend's family, and people were asking like, can we do gift cards? And I was like, oh, please don't do gift cards, because like I don't want to buy the thing that I eventually end up getting. I want it to be, you know, something that's
true.
more thoughtful, I guess. Yeah.
You're in it for the sentiment.
All right. What about you? So just the same thing, or like anything specific this year?
Oh, specifically, yes. No. I just mentioned this to you earlier, but I've gone back and forth between a lot of different things throughout with interests. Like, for instance, it went from World of Warcraft to Call of Duty. It always comes back to World of Warcraft. Yeah. But when I went into college, I actually gave up gaming for like 3 solid years. And what I replaced it with right off the bat was ping pong. Which I know is stereotypical, but I got really into it, and it's just like we do with PCs. Like we research it, we try to get good at it, we keep up to date. So I would watch Olympic games, and I would look up technique and stuff like that. And so I told my wife this year, like, I would love a nice ping pong paddle, because believe it or not, like, it's like the difference to someone of a pre-built and a proper gaming PC. Your average person won't care. They'll be like, whatever, as long as I can do X, Y, and Z. But when you're a power user, like, having a nice custom system makes a huge difference to you. And in the same way, like, using one of those like cheap ping pong paddles that come with, you know, 50 balls and like it's meant for you to just hit back and forth with a buddy, that's one thing. But when you have a really nice paddle, that's a huge thing. But I gave my wife the caveat that she could just buy me whatever she wanted. Okay. I have no idea if she will get me anything, because I jokingly told her when I bought my upgrade that this was my PC. This PC was my gift. And so she keeps saying that. So she could be bluffing or she could be totally legit. That's the beauty of it. Dude. But no, I'm with you too. I like sentimental items.
We gotta play ping pong sometime.
Let's play, bro.
Like, whoever goes to who first, we gotta, even if we, you know, don't bring the ping pong paddle, we're going to Sport Authority. We're going to buy some of the mediocre, like, $20 paddles. We're going to the nearest rec center, and we're going to play ping pong.
Exactly. No, I'm bringing my paddle, man. If I come play for my paddle.
Do you have, like, a legit paddle where you actually change out the rubbers and stuff and apply it yourself?
See, but the fact that you know that means you're not your average consumer.
Well, no, it's because I never spent money on that, but some of my coworkers, they had like $200+ blades with rubbers and like $50 rubbers on each side. So they let me use their paddles. I don't own one. I own like a cheap one.
Oh, did you feel the difference though?
I did. It's like the diminishing returns thing. I'm pretty sure I could do with a $50 paddle, and it'll be almost the same as the $200 paddle.
Agreed. No, I'm with you there. I think when you're a professional,
it matters.
You want to buy the $200 one, but yeah, no, I'm with you. $50 is where I draw the line. Even you could buy rubbers for like $20 and reuse the same wood forever. So
unless it breaks for some reason,
yeah, and I'm not to the point where that even matters that much to me. The rubber is more important than the wood. But this is what going back to the subject of Christmas and novelty. This is what my wife got me.
Oh, nice.
And this is the figurine that most people see on
the Wii. That's the Wii figure, right?
Yeah, the Amiibo.
The Amiibo. Things. You don't have a Wii though, or do you?
Oh, okay. I put Project M on it.
Oh, okay.
So I bought Brawl and put Project M on it, so that it would still be legit technically. It's just a mod. But I was gonna ask you. Someone brought up, what do you guys feel about putting like your figurines and stuff in your builds?
That's
which
Phillip,
I did for my Phil. Oh, it's Philip Tran, man. You're bringing up all the good questions. What do you think about that?
I think it's cool. If it depends on the figure. Like if I did the Falco one, I would take it off the base and see if I could get it to somehow like adhesive or something. And like I wouldn't put too big of a figure in it. Like the Lich King, he's not gonna go inside a case. Like I think Philip thought that was what would happen. It's way too big. But it could go on top of the case. I think yeah. I've seen people put Lego men in there. Actually, I've seen people use a Lego guy with like something to hold up the GPU sag or like to reduce the
Oh,
sag.
that's true.
Yeah, so that was really cool. Or like you can put his hands up so that he's holding it up.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I'm down with that. If you can do it in a way that's not too distracting.
Yeah, like have you seen Luke from Linus?
Yeah.
His build where he glued a bunch of rocks to the LED strip so that they glow.
I did not see that.
Oh, it looks sick. Like builds like that, like when it has a theme and then the figurines fit in with the theme, totally. Like if I do an all RGB build one day, that's like technically my build is like RGB, but the RAM isn't, and like so like if I did an all RGB build one year,
Yeah.
I would definitely put a Rubik's Cube in
Oh
it.
yeah, for sure. That matches well because of the multicolor.
Yeah, so like and it's like, do I mix up the cube? Do I solve it? It's a question for another day. But yeah, no, good point though. I think it's either got to be functional or like super into the theme, or else it's
can't just be some random thing.
yeah, it can't just be like my Barbie doll collection.
Unless it's a pink computer.
I wouldn't take them out of the box though, because it diminishes their value.
That's true. It depends if it's worth anything in the first place. Like this artist figure is gonna be taken out because it's not like a $3,000 collectible. You know, it's like it was pretty cheap. So.
Oh, but it looks so sick.
Yeah. Oh man.
I love how you keep it real too, because like that's Lich King expansion. Like, was that your favorite expansion?
I didn't play that expansion, but I did play Frozen Throne, so that's where my connection to artists being like, you know, turned. But I mean, I run it after the fact with my high level character and one shot everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was when I was in college and I took a break. I didn't come back to Cataclysm, which was right after it. So.
Well, even in Cataclysm, it would have been hard to.
It was no, yeah, I didn't do it until like Warlords of Draenor. Yeah.
Oh, nice. But no, keeping it.
But Arthas is just one of the more iconic characters in the whole series. So.
So you could say technically that Lich King, like, you could turn your nose up and be like, "Yo, I'm OG. I played it back in Warcraft days, so you don't even know what you're talking about." But the cinematic though.
For Wrath or for
Wrath.
You mean where the dragon's flying and like the whole Legion of the Scourge? Not Legion, but the whole Scourge army.
Dude, legit, hands down, still one of my favorite trailers to this
that
day.
One?
Of all, like, I'm not even talking trailers of video games. I'm talking
of
trailers
all time
in life.
I think original
and the
WoW
soundtrack,
trailer still has it for me.
They're so novel. Like, and at the time, like, I don't know, Blizzard knows how to do their stuff, man. They're really good at what they do.
Yeah. All their cinematics are great, but the original one, just
so
that connection for me, that poster basically.
I know, man. You can't fight nostalgia. You just can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, sorry, derailed it. Right
no, it's all good. Let us know what you're looking forward to for Christmas. Let's see. So Gerard said the 1050 Ti was at 130 on BStock this morning. That'd be a pretty good price, $20 from what we just saw. We've seen it at 120 before. 130 seems to be the going price lately. I wonder if they just like hit a certain amount and then they raised it. Let's see.
It's weird.
Other than that, good price on an 8800 GTX. So this is old school tech, right? Well, not really super old school, but I think coming up on 10 years old now. How much would you pay for something like that? I wouldn't pay more than like $15.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would want to go for like $10 because you can get even newer cards than that for like $20.
And that's when I say 15. I don't think for the performance. I'm saying 15 because I want to put it on my shelf because it's pretty. Yeah, exactly. The 8800 is pretty iconic, just like the high end older cards. So. How much I think it's really worth though is maybe like like you said, $10.
It's like here, have this.
Well, you would use it just because you don't have integrated graphics and you need something to get a signal out, right? So
yeah, exactly.
Or if you're doing one of those really old school budget build videos, then maybe $10.
I wonder if someone included integrated graphics as a reason to buy an Intel chip over an AMD chip. Because that is somewhat of an edge. I don't know, but not if you're gaming. Anyway. Like, would it be cheaper for Intel to just stop putting integrated graphics in their chips for enthusiasts?
I have no idea.
Or for gamers? Like, hey, I don't care about that graphics processor. Make my GPU, like, $20 cheaper if that's possible.
Yeah.
But
I would go for that option because I mean, yeah, I never use integrated, so.
Yeah, why would you ever need integrated? Like, there should be integrated for, like, Celerons and stuff that, like, no one is ever... People are going to stick specifically for a Facebook machine. Yeah. Anyways.
So, wait. The 1050... Someone's saying... Mr. X is saying 1050 on Amazon's 110. I would go used at that point. Get a GTX 770 or so. You should be able to find those for 110 pretty easily. Let me check on eBay. But that would be better than a 1050. Because it's closer to the 1050 Ti. But then it'll be used, and I don't know how comfortable you are, but right here. Best offer. You could get a 770 right now.
I want to point out, too, great job, chat. You guys are like...
Oh, yeah, you guys are. Sorry, we can't even keep up with you. That's why we're only hitting, like, one question out of every 10, which is a good thing, so...
it's so good.
Yeah.
What? Dude, that's crazy.
Oh, he's leaving? Alright, see you, Mr. X.
Bye.
Let's see. Yeah, you can get them for pretty cheap, so... I would... try to get this for like $90 is the max I would pay for a GTX 770 to play a lot of games at 1080p. Let's see. Oh. Deal wise. You're not looking for anything, are you, Lee?
Me? Right now?
Right now.
That's a good
right
question.
now.
I feel like I'm so content where I am right now.
I am too for my personal rig.
Exactly. The only thing I could think of is you could always get a better monitor. You could always... The one thing that I would like eventually is a new mouse.
What are you using right now? The really cheap dollar one from China?
It's the first one, a first cheap mouse that I bought that's actually had problems early on.
Oh. Dude, okay. I mean, I know I'm... Here, let me see. Red Dragon! Okay, so I had my girlfriend's little brother for Secret Santa, and I was like,
yeah.
Alright, he's gonna get a PC soon, but he doesn't have anything for it. So I was like, alright, let me set up with some RGB peripherals. So I got him the RGB version of the keyboard, but there's an RGB mouse that was only $20. And obviously, this one right here. And I was like...
What? That's dope,
It seems new. It doesn't have too many reviews. Now, he's a casual gamer, like myself. And he's not going to be playing, like, Counter-Strike and all those Twitch games that require... I mean, this goes up to, you know, wherever the DPI rating is. But I'm sure there's a difference between this and a $70 Corsair mouse or Logitech, right? But this one, it has weights. It has RGB. It looks pretty sleek. It's... You know, oh wait, this one doesn't have the weights. I thought the one I got had weights in it.
I was gonna say Red Dragon mice. I noticed like a lot of their. Oh wow, that one literally just counteracted what I was just gonna say. I noticed that a lot of their mice. I don't know how to say that.
The mice, yeah.
Seem rounded as opposed to angled.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, like
which is probably comfortable.
Let me see. Yeah, the Corsair one that I got from someone that's like a $50-ish mouse, it was a little bit more edged. But this is, for the most part, going for the aesthetic and, functioning mouse. So,
it looks nice.
Yeah, it must be new.
Send me that affiliate link. link.
I don't think this is even on my account because it's on Firefox, so I don't think there's affiliation with it. Can you buy stuff with your own affiliate link? I've never tried to because I thought you could get in trouble for doing that.
I wouldn't even try.
Yeah, so...
I wouldn't want to risk that.
Yeah, I don't want to get because I think Bitwit might have gotten his affiliate thing back, but when it got taken away, it was gone for a long time.
Yeah, they're very strict about that. Their terms of service. I was gonna say too. So I just complained about having issues, and I decided to do the same thing that helped with my other mouse. So my other mouse, the scroll went out after like 3 years, so I didn't care. But then I blew on it, and it worked
with the air can?
For a long time.
Or with your mouth?
No, like literally just blowing it on it with my mouth.
Huh.
Like how kind of like you do to a cartridge on an old game system.
Did you ever put your shirt over it?
No way.
Okay.
Like to
filter your spit. So we would just go like this and go.
Oh.
As opposed to just like doing it directly on, because if you spit in it, I don't know what that would do.
I straight up, I didn't care about my spit getting on it.
Oh, someone mentioned Rocket Jump Ninja. He's the guy that Brian recently did a video with. He's another Australian. He focuses only on mice videos, mice reviews. He's like the pro at it, because he also played a lot of Quake or one of the old school or Unreal or something. So he's actually like legit. Like he,
snap.
you know, he knows what he's talking about. Yeah. So
that was a good video.
Yeah, you should check out his videos if you are looking for a specific mouse, whatever your budget is.
He did like a calibration testing to see what was the most accurate with his hand and all that. I was like, oh snap.
I don't watch him regularly because I don't often shop for mice, you know? Especially mice of that caliber. I don't know if he does these low budget like brands and stuff. Yeah.
You didn't bring a mechanical keyboard to work?
No. I've considered it, but it would be annoying.
For the people around
Especially
you?
since my company's not like a tech company, you know. Engineering is still pretty old school. It's not like Facebook or Google and stuff like that, so yeah, I don't want to annoy other people.
True. That is true. I use brown switches and they're pretty muted, so I don't ever get any issues. People mostly think my lighting is cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, oh wow, I just I didn't. How did that come out? I didn't even. I was typing random stuff. Well, man.
That's awesome. That was awesome.
Wow. Apparently, that is like.
Someone jiffy that. Someone jiffy that.
That is what's it called? What's
Freudian slip?
Not a Freudian slip, but it's just like, you know.
Subconscious?
Yeah, subconsciously. Apparently, in the back of my mind, or maybe I was thinking of something that made me trigger that. But yeah, no,
you were just triggered, man.
I'd say this is pretty loud. Oh no, it's because I was typing this. It was just a different combination of it. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
That's an unfortunate anagram.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even know they used the same letters.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Responsive. What would be the definition?
I think it's because I said brown switch while you were typing it.
Brown, yeah. Wow.
I'm taking that to the bank.
Why would anyone use responsive? No, well, you get the tactile bump, which makes it less responsive. There's more resistance.
Yeah, so I would use a brown
because you want to feel
if I
exactly where the actuation is. That's why you.
It's where brown. You want the benefits of the blue with a little bit less sound.
But there's still more sounds than red and black.
Yeah, but it's still. Ooh, I don't know if I could deal with red. Like, I can understand red for gaming, and I know it's being nitpicky. I'm sure I'd be fine with a red keyboard, but I probably would not want one for work, especially because
you might make typos.
Because not having to bottom out the key was one of the huge benefits I noticed when I started using blue.
You don't bottom out? I still bottom out just because my fingers aren't. I don't know. I can't. Let me try to type without bottoming out. Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah, it's probably more proper, but like sometimes when you're in a rush, you just like.
Whoa! Let's ask everyone. When you guys type on your keyboards, do you bottom out or do you not? So you're saying you don't leave for the most part?
I probably have a mixture between. I do, probably 9 times out of 10 I do, but on the times that I don't, I'm not afraid that I spelled something incorrectly.
It's like...
So it's a little weird.
I'm trying not to bottom out, but I'm bottoming out, like... Yeah.
If you just move enough till you feel the click, you can get away with that. It's really
I have to go really slow, though, so I think just out of going fast, I naturally bottom out because it's sloppier or something. Who doesn't bottom out?
Yeah. I mean, and we started off with membrane keyboard. It's not like, or like chiclet keys or something. So I learned to type on a laptop.
Okay.
So that's what I do, but I adjusted slightly since getting the keys.
Okay.
What about you? Like, your favorite switch is browns?
Mine are browns. Yeah, I love browns. Like I've used all of them. Not all cherries, but I've used cherry reds, browns, and blues, and then random other brands of black. Yeah.
And you bought this time last year. You bought like 10
I bought like 3 or 4 keyboards in that video. Yeah, I used all of them. I didn't review all of them though.
Did you get rid of some?
No,
of
I
them,
keep
or do
them
you still
all.
have
I just like having them. I can give them to people that need it. You know, when I do builds or,
It's a sick gift.
yeah, I think keyboards are a pretty cool gift. Especially if someone who's never used a mechanical keyboard, going to mechanical, their mind is like blown.
Yeah, and especially like if you wanted to convince someone and they're like, nah, I don't want to spend the money on
pull it out.
They're not gonna say no
Yeah.
when you give it to
Yeah,
them.
you convert them.
Because as soon as they use it, they're not gonna be able to go back.
Yeah. But yeah. What's up?
Mr.
Wow.
X. Hey, we said bye to you, Mr.
Yeah.
X.
He's baiting us to show him attention. He's just like not leaving. Oh, 1050 Ti for 140.
This it's an MSI Gaming X, right?
Yeah, so it's wow, and it was upvoted, not uploaded, pretty high, and it has mail rebate. The graphics card market is not that great right now.
I know, that's really sad. I was gonna ask, is it just me that feels like some cards should just never have certain coolers? Like, it just doesn't fit. Like, it's like this card should never have this type of third.
Oh, you
like
think
aftermarket?
Yeah,
cooler.
you think it's just because it's not that. You start like the 1060, something higher end.
Yeah, it should be like if it's gonna have. Well, so 1050 Ti, okay, but
maybe
like,
not the 1050. Do they have a? Let's see if they have an MSI
I know,
1050.
if they have one, ooh,
They
that'd
do.
be weird.
And it's only $6
No, it's
cheaper.
weird.
Well, let's see. If they're not gonna have one of these. Well, they're gonna have
It seems
a different
wrong.
version of this. Yeah, let me see MSI 560 though.
Ooh,
It looks like they don't. They only have this short card.
I feel like Zotac has it right. All their stuff looks cheap, and I'm fine with that. Because it seems like the cooler is like, honestly, what the premium is on some of those cards.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much more you get out of the overclocking with those, with the other coolers.
That's what I'm gonna say.
That's a good thing to look into though.
I know.
Too bad we can't.
Which I will say
What's
the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying we're not those type of tech tubers though that can have everything on hand at all times. We have to keep
I
stuff
know.
moving, so we can't do side by side comparisons. Unfortunately.
We're not the type of tech tubers who have, test benches that cost more than your house. And they're fully water cooled, looped, custom.
Yeah. No, but what were you gonna say before I rudely interrupted?
No, Danny, no, enough. No, I was just gonna say that. What was I gonna say? It wasn't important enough. We'll just move
Okay. You sure?
I'm trying to remember. I think I forgot. Oh, I was gonna say the type of people who would buy some of those cards, would they even overclock to begin with? But then I got curious as to how well some of the lower end cards overclock at all. I haven't tried overclocking a really weak GPU. I just realized.
Like really weak, like you're saying like the GT 1030 or something like the 1050. You had a 1050, right? Didn't
Yeah,
you
like, I
overclock
wonder.
it when you did your budget build?
No.
Oh, you didn't? Oh.
Stock clocks.
Do you still have that, or is that build gone?
Oh, that's gone.
okay.
That was my first sold build on the channel.
Okay.
I was happy.
Well, if you ever come across anything low end, definitely try. I got a little bit less than 10%, I think, for my RX 560. I have to go back and watch the video. I can't remember. Bad memory.
Oh yeah, I remember that. The power color.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Bitwit's? Sorry, I'm jumping.
Oh, no.
off. Have you seen Bitwit's overclocking performance video?
For GPUs?
Well, he did a full system, water cooled,
Overclocking versus stock, or what?
all in one. Yeah, he did overclocking versus stock, and he even went a little bit higher than he normally. Temperatures weren't amazing.
Uh-huh.
So he overclocked his whole system, and the difference was like 7%.
Well, it depends on that. There was different percentages for like CPU related tasks, like Cinebench versus Firestrike, right? And then he just averaged it out to 7, or do you think it was like Firestrike 7% difference?
I think in terms of frames, like when talking about gaming.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, like there's different applications, and like things scale differently depending on what you're using it for. But it was like basically even at his best overclocks, it
7% average frame difference.
Actually, no. You know what? I could be misquoting it. No, I think it was actually more like I maybe 7 frames, which is actually like a pretty
7 frames is significant. Well, it depends. If he's working on a high end system that has like 200 plus frames on CS, actually low end systems can get down CS. If he's getting like really high frames on AAA titles, and then like over 100, 7% is not that much, or 7 frames.
Fact check me. I'm gonna check it out again. I bet you it was 20% now that I think.
Okay.
But I was gonna say the highest is for the sake of the video, but even if you dialed it back, it's not gonna be that much worse, and you get more stable temperatures. Mm-hmm. So I was wondering if you always go for the best possible overclock, or if you go for the one that has the best.
I go for the best. I don't mind running warm.
Right.
Like anytime I overclock, and things aren't throttling and it's not like 90 degrees, then I'm fine with it.
Right.
But yeah, well, when you do apply overclocks, do you just kind of go for something that's like or do you push until like right before you start getting artifacts and crashing?
I've always been able to find the sweet spot pretty quickly, but I've never tested any, like on my GPU, I've never done enough intensive testing. As soon as it runs like in heaven pretty stably, I'll just game on it, and I've never had an issue. Okay. So I've never been super like, let's see if I can get 24 megahertz.
Oh yeah, I go to round numbers, I think, for the most part, like 50, 75, 100, 150, stuff like that. Yeah, I don't go for like 156. At that point it's like, too much time wasted trying to get, not even 1 frame.
Agreed. But I would say Ryzen Master makes overclocking a Ryzen like so easy.
Is that the thing that you have to get it like auto? It tries. Does it tune it for you, or does it just find 1 point? I forget.
No, well, I think you can set it to defaults. Like it actually works with your motherboard pretty well. Like apply DOCPs and stuff like that. But you could also do manual overclocks, and you could actually overclock different cores.
Well, as opposed to doing it through the BIOS, because you can do it.
Yeah, so no resetting.
No resetting, except for what happens when I've tried using Ryzen Master once, and because of my experience, I'm like, screw it, I'm doing it through BIOS. I went to apply the overclock, and it was too high, and it was unstable, and it crashed. So then my computer reset. Wait. You're saying it doesn't reset even if you go too high? Like,
no. So if it goes way too high, it's not like heaven, or it's not like MSI where it'll crash and then reset. Your GPU. If it.
Oh, you're talking about GPU overclock. I thought you were talking about
no. Sorry,
CPU, right?
I am talking CPU. I was just saying it's not like a GPU overclock where it'll reset
your program.
Your GPU and
it resets your computer, right?
It'll just straight up black screen.
Yeah.
Like, boom, dead. But, sorry, I think the difference is if you do a voltage change, then it has to reset.
Okay.
Restart.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's really quick, and you can monitor temperatures and everything from it, so it's really nice.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I saw some drop frames, so I'm like, it's not that bad. 0.2%.
Oh, yeah. You had 0 drop frames when you streamed. I'm not sure it's because most of the time it was a black screen, but last week you had like 0 drop frames. I looked at it, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know why I get drop frames. I'm not sure if we're at 1080p or 720 right now, but it might be my internet too, right? That can cause drop frames.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, my upload is not the best, so. Oh, Eclipse P300!
Ooh, $50.
$50 with no rebate. Yep, free shipping.
Is that the acrylic side panel?
Yeah.
Nope, tempered grass.
Did you say tempered grass?
Tempered grass. It's that kind of day, Danny. Hey, did you notice I was wearing my green linen shirt?
Oh, I did not see that. Now, is that WoW specific, or is it just someone who made it for MMOs in general?
It's Blizzard.
Is it from Blizzard?
Oh, yeah.
I need a green linen shirt. I gotta get one of those.
Go. I also have a humanoid shirt.
Oh my goodness. See, I don't think they sell these anymore.
Tempered grass, M strand. Tempered grass.
But yeah, the P300. People don't complain about the airflow in this one, do they? As they do with most tempered glass cases with no front mesh.
I haven't seen a review video on that case yet, actually.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure this wasn't like on Gamers Nexus and everyone else's bash list. I would have to double check. But yeah, $50 tempered glass, man, that is hard to beat.
Yeah, and it's a nice looking case.
Yeah. Something about
I kind of like how it's not a full side.
Oh, see, I was about to comment on that. Like, the proportion of how big you see the width of this right here. I feel like it's really big. Like, if it was trimmed a little bit, or I don't know. It feels really tall, doesn't it? Like, ratio-wise?
No, I totally, I get 100% what you mean. I think part of the draw to why I would like that is because, number one, it's a little different. But number two, I noticed that, like, when the whole thing is side paneled with tempered glass, you don't see anything in the shroud area anyway. So it's almost like...
I think, yeah. So, I see what you're saying. It's kind of wasted, right? Wasted glass. Because there's nothing to display. Yeah. But for me, it's like the continuity thing. It's a weird, abrupt stop that has a big chunk of non-tempered glass. So, I think both sides have their arguments and, like, preferences. So,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I was going to say, though,
No, I'm done.
Sorry, go ahead. I was going to say another argument on your side is that I do kind of like how the RGB strips or your LED strips hit the shroud on the bottom.
Wait, you mean like in this example? So this is the region where you would normally not see anything, right? But because I do have an exhaust fan there, and there is an LED strip back there, it can show through. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and also when you have the shroud right up to the glass, you see the reflections of the light hitting the shroud, so it looks kind of cool. Like when you line the strip across the bottom of the case. Yeah. I didn't even realize, like, I don't have a proper LED strip set up. Like, instead of having the three, like, I don't know if you call them diodes or whatever.
Uh-huh. Are they individual?
Instead of having... Yeah, they're individually red, green, and blue. And then when you change the color, it changes the... Instead of all being on the same, like, little light area, they're spread out. So it's not like a true...
Wait, that's what RGB is, though. Oh, you mean because RGB is in one, like, LED?
Yeah, it's like in one LED. See how they're all, like, the ones that change colors? Whereas the one that I have, they're, like, individually, like, red, green...
But I think that's, like, the same thing, because that's how RGB works. It's just a mixture of the colors, right? Oh, wait.
You see what I mean?
Wait. Are they fixed colors? Like, you can't make them all, like, a teal or something?
Yes.
Oh, so that's like the keyboards that we always complain about with the fixed rows. It's not true. It's just multicolor. It's not RGB.
Well, I changed the colors, except for instead of all three lights being in the same, like, unit.
Yeah.
They're spread apart. So, like, it will do different colors, but when you're looking at the strip, like, for instance, if I did a purple, it would turn the green off and then change the dimness of the red and the blue.
Okay.
It's weird.
Someone said, "Is the stream free?" Are there non-free streams out there that I'm unaware or that I'm not aware of?
It's crazy.
Oh, Steam free. I read it wrong. Is Steam free? Yeah. Wow. It's that late, guys.
If you go to steam.com.tv.tag, you can
get a referral.
You can buy it for only $20.
Yeah.
That'd be messed up. And then you just link the live site's download.
Free cooler. You want a free cooler, Lee?
Ooh,
is that a
yes,
fan controller?
Oh, it's rebate, though.
Yeah, I know. But HDMI for what is the thing in front of it? Is that a fan controller?
I did 2 of those so far. 2 of the free Rosewell coolers.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm done.
Okay.
It just felt weird
You got your rebates back?
sending a rebate in. Yeah, got them both back.
Yeah, so this does come with a manual fan speed controller. I'm not sure why you would want a manual one, because then you have to reach behind your case instead of just doing it through speed fan or whatever's on your motherboard.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah, exactly.
instead put a different fan header to that, like a front or exhaust fan, because sometimes the motherboard doesn't have support for that. So
Zip tie, which it looks like that's actually doesn't even need zip ties. Oh, it's 92 millimeters. So you probably have to zip tie if you want a decent sized fan.
oh,
Zip tie an RGB fan
Yeah.
to it. What did they call that? The DIY Wraith?
yeah,
Which it actually would be easy to do. You would have one zip tie go from the bottom through where the bracket is. It would have to loop around the fan a little bit. And then on the top, you could just stick another zip tie until it's nice and tight.
So the zip tie doesn't have to be a full loop. It can just be, you use the ends as like the stopping points, kind of like a lug in a nut.
Yeah. I do like how that... so it's a very easily moddable free CPU cooler.
Yeah, for
I don't know.
$16 rebate. What? I thought I read 10. It's $16, so I don't know. If it was 10, maybe.
Oh my gosh. And that's Intel only, right?
No, it's AMD.
Or AMD
yeah.
only?
Pretty sure you can zip tie it to your motherboard to make it Intel. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think I'm done zip tying stuff to the It's so much easier when it just
We're past
works.
that, yeah.
I mean, if I was doing something like super ghetto on purpose, then I would totally do it. Whoa, a laser tire pressure gauge. That's pretty sick. Or digital, sorry, not laser.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why you'd want that.
Well, it makes it a lot easier because you know the traditional ones, the little stick pops out. I think,
Yeah.
I don't know how accurate that could be. It's probably pretty accurate, but this one gives you a digital number, and it doesn't care what angle you hold it at and the resistance, I guess. Because the stick that
sure.
pops out is because the air is blowing it out. But if you hold it sideways versus upwards, gravity might be working against it. I don't know. I have a digital one because it was
Yeah.
like $5.
What?
I gotta check my air tires or my tire pressure because my car is supposed to have, you know, after a certain year they just put it in all cars, automatic detectors.
Yeah, I love those.
Mine's supposed to have it. It doesn't have it. I'm too cheap to go get it put in, so I keep a gauge and I make sure my tire pressure is good.
Hey, man. It builds character when you have to do things manually.
Yeah.
Chat is still lit. Let's go.
Let's see. Let's go back to the deals, unless there's random topics in chat to talk about.
Oh, real Beats. I'm so used to seeing knockoff Beats. It's weird to see real Beats.
Oh man,
again.
but they're so expensive.
I would never recommend Beat headphones.
Like,
ever.
the thing about Beats though is they're not bad, right? They're just bad for the price. Like,
Well, okay.
like, is that true?
What were you gonna say? I was gonna say their quality was never anything special.
Oh,
either.
okay.
So it was mostly name brand recognition and the fact that people were used to like nice high quality bass and like I don't know, like people. I don't think people would have spent that much on headphones ever, but then all of a sudden this novelty like Apple product almost, like if you, because Apple technically did buy Monster, but it has the Apple thing to it where it's like no one would have ever bought this before, but they made something that was marketed well and sounded amazing, so people got like, it was the only thing they would have bought anyway. But now you have so many alternatives, there's no reason to do it.
Yeah, is Dre still a part of this? Is it still Beats by Dre?
No. not
Oh,
anymore.
I didn't know that. I still associated him with
Yeah.
it, so that's a good thing for him. He's still like, you know,
Yeah.
remembered for it. Let's see.
Yeah, Gerard's almost at 1,000 subscribers.
Oh snaps! Gerard
Congrats, Gerard.
Dresch. Hopefully, I didn't pronounce that wrong. You guys go
Or Gerald.
Gerald Dresch. Click on his
Somebody
face. If you want to see an older gentleman getting into tech, doing the stuff that we're doing, and just sharing his experiences.
If my audio seems out of sync, it's because I actually talk slower with my mouth than my voice travels. So it's a little weird.
You have the ability to control the speed of sound of the sounds coming out of your mouth. It's actually slower than the speed of normal sound.
How is this going? Is my mouth in sync finally, or is something messed up? I can't tell.
It's better now, actually.
I'm like my family that are in the movies.
You seen Kung Pao? Yeah, the scenes where he's like saying a whole sentence and he's like, yes.
Yeah, that movie was so good. Did the second one
I don't think it ever came out. It was just like on hold forever.
Oh.
Which reminds me, because I just checked my phone. Don't forget to hit us up with Craigslist deals, because we love doing that too.
True.
But we haven't found too many deals, unfortunately. Anything cheap, anyways. There are good deals for higher end stuff. But I don't know. Like, can I?
Did you check PC parts on Slick Deals?
Oh, I did not. Let's go to that. Good pointing that out. Pod category computers.
Pre-builts are still going for good prices. I noticed the $600 like 580 paired with like a Ryzen 5 1400 still been out. I don't know if it was Cyberpower though. I think it was HP recently.
Pre-built. Let's see. So we do have a Dell.
Yeah,
what else do we have? A Dell.
That
joke. Oh, okay.
Never mind. I'll find.
Yeah. So this one has a 1400 and a 570. Ooh.
Oh,
yeah. They used to have 580s.
Oh, it's because it comes with a headset.
Oh. Wait, which headset?
Which is probably about $200 value.
What is a Lenovo Explorer Windows mixed reality headset?
Oh, is it mixed reality because it's AR and VR, or just a fancy way of saying VR?
What is this?
Does that lens? Oh, so it's got forward-facing camera. So I guess it's also
AR.
It's VR.
Oh,
and
that's
AR.
pretty cool.
That's
How
nice.
much is this thing worth? $300, huh? Oh my
snaps.
goodness! Whoa!
That's a good combo.
Let's go back and read what people have to say about this. How much are the headset and controllers? 300. So let's just say you don't even care about that. I would still value them at like 200 then. Brand new inbox resale on eBay is 200, so you could sell it for 200, which brings the system down to about 500, 450. No. Yeah, 450. That's a good deal, man. Pre-built RX 570.
Why does it say how much RAM it has?
8 gigabytes.
Oh, 8 gigs. Okay, I was reading the HDD at the end, and I was like,
Thanks.
that was my skimming.
Thanks for the donation, Brandon Gill. Very much appreciated.
Thanks, Brandon.
We still haven't really... So to be transparent with everybody, Lee and I have not really touched any of the donation money. It's just... So it's been accumulating however much we've gotten. So... Because we want to make sure if we do use it for something, it's not just for random, or just for our own leisure. It's put back like towards the channel or something like that. So, yeah.
If you for some reason used giveaway money giveaway
Donation money.
Gave away what I was gonna say. Donation money to do a giveaway, is that considered a lottery?
It is like a lottery.
So that
I
could
thought
be-
about that. Like, I wish there were more online lottery type things where you can be like, all right, everyone put in $1 and you can try to win this, I don't know, graphics card. There used to be a website that did something like that, I thought.
Is there some ethical thing wrong with that though? Like, not like ethical as in personally ethical, but I mean,
Well,
like, could that be considered illegal?
You can't advertise it like that. All you can say is you can donate money. Wait, for a chance to win? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Like, if you were like, all right, if you want to win, put your money in.
I think
and
that
we'll
would
see."
be illegal.
Oh,
Because
okay.
that's like...
So you have to.
You would have to not explicitly say it and just say, all right, everyone who donates, I'm going to hold a giveaway, I think. Wow, he donated more money. Thanks, man. But yeah, I don't know, that would be interesting. Because you could profit from that. Like, I don't know why a company hasn't done that. Because it seems like everyone who's jumping in on ways to work with donations. They're trying to profit, like with Patreon, right? How they get a cut. Right. Any donation, Kickstarter, all that, they get a cut. So you can do a lottery thing where they get a cut too, because you know there's gonna be more entries than how much the item costs. Oh yeah, sure. So I don't know.
That's true. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, have you ever tried Amazon's giveaway feature? It looks really easy to use, but I've never.
Amazon giveaway? Nope, never even tried it.
It'd be easy to ship the prize to someone.
Oh, you're saying to host a giveaway via Amazon? I thought you meant enter the giveaway on Amazon. I haven't done either. Beast John brings up a good point though. You can't do that. That's why the CS:GO betting and gambling sites are shut down. Okay. Good to know.
Oh, are they shut down?
I didn't know if they were shut down or not. I knew there was like a gray area. Oh my goodness, Brandon, thank you.
Did you do it again?
$9. $9
Brandon.
total.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you. Yeah.
You should be asking us like something embarrassing or something that we have to answer.
Yeah, we.
Like, you know what? You've already donated 3 times. You should put in like 2 really weird questions that we have to answer. I don't know if I should have said that. I'm sorry, Dana.
Yeah, if you want us to answer some specific questions or give you more attention than we are now, feel free, because I think that's what normally people do, like on the other streams, right? Like they have questions and they send it like a Tech Talk with Jay and Barnacles. If you donate over $20, which I'm saying don't do that right now, but I'm saying that's what they do, then your question has to be answered.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Which is not. I like how they had to raise the minimum from $1. Like, sorry guys, the minimum is now $5.
There's too many questions. Like otherwise,
$1 is a little bit accessible. I will say.
Yeah, I mean, technically he could have done it 10 separate times with $1, and that would have made the chat lit even more.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see. Where were we? Oh yeah. So man, it's pretty. I'd say it's a good deal. Oh, I took up RX 570s because I wasn't sure how much they were going for. Let's see what they're ending at. Ending still over $200. See, they're going for more than 580s are.
Weren't they going for about the price of what we saw those 1050 Ti's like last year?
Oh yeah,
like 100.
Yep, I saw them for like 120. It might have been as low as 110. I forget.
I almost bought one. I probably could have been happy with a 570.
Oh yeah, they're
playing Rocket League and Destiny.
Let me go to. Oh, I'm already out of here. We can look it up. Oh, let's see. Can I ask the question for Brandon? No, you can't, Omar. But you can ask a question. We might answer it regardless. Guys, you don't have to pay money to ask questions. We were just saying we should do something when, if people do. But feel free to ask anyways. What is the most embarrassing thing you guys have ever done? I'm down to answer that. Oh, there it is. The $10th. Thank you. Thank you, Brandon. Hey, what's up, Tech Bank?
Oh, what a guy. Banksy Spanksy.
Alright, what's the most embarrassing thing you've ever done? Go.
That's what the question was?
You don't have to answer it, but you could.
Oh, from Omar. You go first. I have to think.
Most embarrassing thing. It would probably be something in high school.
Oh, I actually
okay,
know
you go
mine.
first, because I don't know.
When I was a junior in high school, I went by my house, and one time I had to use the restroom at the gym, which I always hated doing, but I did it anyway. And I'm one of those people who mummifies the toilet seat. Like, I'm not, like, I think we've talked about this.
Oh yeah, you cover it up.
I do not like bare bottoming public bathrooms. I don't even care if it's not even that bad.
But do you just use the paper, or do you use the toilet paper?
Those paper things never worked for me. Like, I'll always try it, and it always seemed like they were still exposed.
I do just like use then toilet paper to cover up the seat. Not like crazy though, just enough two landing strips for my legs. But explain how you do it.
Same thing. Well, I put one in the back too, just in case I want to lean back a little bit. And but anyways, I left and made sure my hands were washed because I thought that'd be disgusting. You never want to use a bathroom at a public gym and not wash
your
your
for
hands
sure.
afterwards. Or anywhere for that matter. But I noticed when I got out that people were looking at me funny, and I figured, you know, I'm at the gym. Maybe I just look extra.
I know what's going on now. Go on.
I'm like, I look extra slow, man. Everyone's sicker. And then finally, like, one of the front counter people went over and pulled like a big thing of toilet paper out of the back of my pants. It goes, this is all they said. I don't think this is supposed to be here. And then they just walked away.
Oh my, dude, how twin are we? Wow. Because now that you said that, that's one of my most embarrassing stories. I can't say it's the most embarrassing because I can't think of anything else. Same thing.
Oh, okay.
Climbing gym. Went to the bathroom.
Oh,
I do the same as you. So, yeah, I guess when I pulled up, I didn't get the toilet in the thing. So it stuck out of my pants. Walked around the whole climbing gym for however long. My friend comes up and says, Danny, you have toilet paper sticking out of your pants. Wow.
That's hilarious.
So
dude.
we have like similar embarrassing stories, and both at a gym for the same reasons. Wow.
You are my West Coast twin.
Wow.
Oh man. And now, like every time I use the bathroom,
double check.
I always check my pants in the mirror. Since
I failed though because it happened the second time after that at work.
No. Oh no! And at work of all places, you get to see those people every single day.
It was on my shoe though. It wasn't in my pants, so it's a little better.
Okay.
The shoe.
Yeah, shoes.
The shoe thing happens common enough that it's a thing on TV. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Unless there was a little bit of something on the tissue. That...
Oh God, you went there.
Oh no, sorry. I had to.
But yeah, that's so funny that you mentioned that. I totally forgot that happened.
I've heard horror. I heard horror stories of people at events where they had like a mic and they forgot to turn it off when they went to the bathroom. And like they were just using a urinal, but it goes through the speakers. Everyone just hears them use the urinal. And then like, you know, sometimes when you're peeing, there's some fireworks that go on at the same time. Wow. And that just gets broadcasted to the whole auditorium of people. Oh man.
Good question, man. Good question.
That is a really good question.
Yeah. If Brandon still has a question, he can ask it. But yeah. So I can't find. I know 570s were going for less than 140, but PC Part Picker isn't showing it. So I don't know what's going on.
What did I see? There, camel you can use. The problem is, so like. They're not going to include mail-in rebates and stuff. Well, yes, they do. But also, they only have a certain number of retailers that they'll list. So, like, I was looking up...
What is this camel thing?
It's a price checker. So you can type in RX 570, or I guess it'd be 470. Well, it'd be 470.
Oh, that's
right?
Why.
That's probably why.
Yeah. I've been looking for 570s this whole time. Yeah, those started out high and never went that low. SSD win for sure. No SSD win for sure. That's through Gleam, and Tech Deals is doing the Gleam pulling. So, like, there's unless he rigs it, but I don't think he's watching the stream. So, yeah.
I don't think he'd rig it.
Yeah, he wouldn't rig it either. Too high of stakes. Plus, integrity, guys. If you don't have that, then what do you have? Prices are not available for any of the 470 cards. Are you for kidding me?
Are you?
What is going on?
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, and you can only select one. But camel.
That's why. We're going back to build the PC sales. Let me know if you find something cheaper. RX 470. This is where we're gonna find it. I was like, why can't I find anything more than 7 months old? What is wrong? Okay, let's go. Oh, 110 right here. Oh, but that was from Jet. We don't count Jet here.
I mean, back then it counted.
Yeah, let's look for a Newegg one though, so that we can really cry.
Is that it?
145, 130. I remember this. 4-piece set. Wow.
Price.
Thanks, Crimson. Not only did he donate, he used his message for good to share something about a deal for all of us.
Hats off to Crimson Shadow for sharing his wisdom and his fortune.
Yeah.
Which one's more valuable? You be the judge.
So 100,
Oh, this is
130
looks
is what I'm finding.
Is there a PriceSpy.com? It seems like PriceSpy has it. Oh no.
But 110 was the very absolute lowest from Jet. All right, let's look for this Red Dragon set while we do that. So we're, in case you missed it, we're trying to see how much this is worth. So we're trying to price that 570 essentially, but then we went back to cry about how cheap it used to be. Red Dragon set.
Probably should start working our way
to Craigslist and ending soon. True.
Yes.
Very true. I'm not finding the 4-piece set for that price you're talking about. I'm finding non-mechanical keyboard. Oh, here.
Ever accidentally disabled ports?
Here's the set. Which ports?
Yeah, which ports do you mean, Brandon? Ooh, $50. That ain't bad.
Twitter. What's $50? Oh, this thing.
Yeah, if you're getting a decent mouse keyboard and a headset, that's pretty.
Goes for 40. Sometimes I sell 30. This mouse is about $17, I think. Headset, I don't know. Yeah, this isn't bad. The only thing is you're locked into the red color scheme. That would be the only thing.
Ed. Where's Ed? Oh, and it comes with a mouse pad.
Does.
I didn't even see that first. Thought it was just a backdrop.
Yeah, I would pay a little more for an RGB version just so you have, you know, you can match it with any build, but.
Like the Roswell deal we saw, what was that, like $40 or was it 60?
Are you talking about the case, keyboard, and all that? That was like 100 something, but it was a tempered glass case. Yeah, it was a tempered glass case.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And mechanical RGB keyboard. It was a headset too or something. Yeah.
Wait, is that keyboard not? That keyboard's mechanical as well.
This one's mechanical, yeah.
What kind of switches?
It's the Altimo Blues, I think, or Kale. I forget.
What? It's supposed to be reds.
Red Dragon Reds, yeah. Yeah, blue switches. Okay, let's see. I don't know if we got any tweeted deals. Wait, today is the 19th. Alright, we don't have any deals, it looks like. Which is fine. We can answer some questions.
Yeah, ask us some questions, guys. I've been having fun answering these. I can even come up with some for Chat and Danny as well.
Yeah, and it's gonna be yourself too.
I guess I could answer them. How much do you love Comp TV's video? I'm just kidding. Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
Oh, that's the shirt.
It is, but they don't have extra large only. Dang. It's
Jinx.
so
Yo, they changed their name. They changed the name.
It's so old that you can't get it anymore. This is like one size only. Oh.
I didn't buy mine from Jinx.
Yeah, I think Jinx works with Blizzard on a lot of stuff. Blizzard Gaming Jinx Green. Yeah, I think it might have been a collaboration or something. Rebates. How do they work? I actually just did a rebate. I gotta hide the number so I can show you. This was the biggest rebate I've done in my entire life. But.
Bro!
What?
Oh, I gotta send this to you.
So how a rebate works.
Sorry.
Okay. We'll use this as an example as Lee sends that to me. So let's say I want this graphics card. You have to pay $165 up front. That's this price tag. But you see right here, it says $140 after $25 rebate card. So they're going to ship you the graphics card, and it's going to have the invoice and receipt and everything in it. What you have to do is you have to go to, you'll get a rebate form right here. We'll click and go through it. I'm going to make a video on this that's more like concise and well thought out. But, alright, so you got to go here. You go to this website. You register your graphics card. You have to look at the serial number. You put that in the website, and you put your address in and everything. And you cut out the barcode of your product. So let me look for an example. Like for this product, like this barcode, or the UPC, you have to cut it out and mail it to them. So you mail the rebate form, you mail the barcode to the address they tell you to. They send you back $25 in like 6 to 12 weeks or something. And that is how rebate works. So you get your money back later. Go on.
Sorry, nope. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if you mess up the rebate, like you put the wrong address, you spell your name wrong, then they won't give you a rebate. You have to do it pretty. Sometimes they give you a second chance to refill it out, but you have to do it accurately.
Someone asks, do you think FX processors are still relevant?
I think they are. I've built systems this year with FX processors that play 1080p pretty well. That my definition of relevant is like AAA titles at 40-ish frames per second at 1080p.
When I think of OG Nerd on a Budget builds, I think FX processors. Or at least AM3 and FM2. Yep. Hardware swap deals.
Yeah.
No, I'm on the I'm on the similar thought process as well. Like if you're in the budget if your budget is limited and you can get a solid used deal on FX processors, I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Well, those architecture's not great, but it's not, you know, I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about processor GPU combos, like especially in the last month or so. And it really does boil down to what's the most expensive graphics card you can afford, because that's going to determine which you should get.
Yeah.
So.
Following on that question though, those the X4 950s. I haven't bought one yet. How much are those going for? I think that's like the G4560 or G4600 competitor.
Core, but
yeah, $60.
AMD quad core. 45 watt TDP? That's insane.
Yeah, but the thing is, I know JD from JD Tech Gear, one of our buds, he couldn't overclock it worth crap. I'm not sure if Oz had that same situation too. Like, I don't think you can overclock it that well, and I don't know what the base performance is like. I thought people were kind of disappointed with it. I haven't looked too much into it. Wait.
There's I'm seeing a lot of posts saying that it's the 4560 killer.
They're saying it's the
I could
killer?
Yeah. Wait, so what architecture does this? Is this the one that uses Zen?
Yeah, this is the AM4.
Oh, okay. But why would you get this? Is this one with it's an Athlon.
Yeah.
Does it have integrated graphics? No, this is not like an APU.
No, the Athlon series were nope. Yeah.
Oh, Athlon. What is the APU series called? Does it have a name?
Let's look it up. Let's see, 860K.
Oh, there you go.
No, not here. The A6, A series, so the APUs, but.
So it would just be called an APU.
No, but what are they? Yeah. Well, they don't say APU, but 7470K. What are they? So AMD's official wording: Pentium or an i3 for performance per dollar. Right now, if you can find, how much are the Pentiums going for? Yeah, see, they're like the their naming scheme is different. The A series is technically what there's the family they're from.
I don't know why would you, so even if that, okay, so let's say that the cheapest Ryzen 3 you could find is like you even said that you can find it for $85. For like the $20 difference between that and like a Ryzen 3.
Are you talking about the 950 we're just looking at?
Yeah, the 950 and the Ryzen 3.
Yeah. Why would you?
I'm guessing there's differences in cache and stuff like that as well. I'm guessing the Athlon isn't like super. Because if you're already in the AM4 price range, I would think like you wouldn't even want to go too cheap on. Like even if you're like, oh, I want to upgrade in the future. I don't know why you do that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure either. Yeah, I gotta go rewatch those videos. Cause I've never owned this, so hard to speak on it. And I never researched it too much too. I was always really happy with the G4560. Which, let's look at the price of that. Oh, someone asked, G4560 or an i3? Well, it used to be that G4560s were half the price of i3s, but now they're not anymore. So,
Oh, it's L3. There's a lot more L3 cache on a Ryzen 3. Same TDP. Faster clock speeds on the 950. Same, obviously the same process and everything. Interesting.
Okay. Can you even buy it?
I don't even know what L3 cache is used for. It's just all to make processing more efficient, right?
Well, there's like all the different levels, right? Yeah. I don't remember them. That's something that I don't even think about.
It's just all like mini RAM for the processor. Really. Larger and slower version, yeah. Anyways, ready to work our way out.
Yeah, about ready. I think we're for the most part done. Yeah, I don't know. The only i3s you can get brand new still are the 71 and 8100s, and they're pretty expensive. Like this one's
that's a great question.
And this one's like 130. What's up? What's a good question?
M Strand asks, what was your best Christmas gift ever? Like in your memory.
Oh man, best Christmas gift.
That's a really good question. Man, that's
the WoW poster is pretty up there.
I was gonna say that's a tough one to beat. Because that's like not gonna go anywhere. That's just gonna be
forever.
You can use
it's timeless. Yeah. Like it's not like a computer part. 3 years from now, it's probably gonna be more valuable because they'll stop making it. But graphics cards, you know, they depreciate so fast, or any PC parts.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't know what? As a kid, maybe?
You'd say your WoW poster? I remember my favorite birthday present of all time, but Christmas present. What would it have been? Man, I've had so many. There's so many presents. I remember getting a Beyblade kit that was pretty sick.
So this was, I'm guessing, around 2000, early 2000s then, or
yeah,
middle
like
school,
2000s.
Middle school, elementary.
Yeah. Yep. But my favorite gift of all time was I got a bike, like a bike with like the 4 pegs and all that, and it was hands down.
So it was like a BMX bike, not like a road bike.
No, BMX
okay,
bike.
I was thinking.
Yeah. I was not into like biking.
Okay. Wow, that's actually a really awesome gift.
I still remember what it was called. Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah. Did you ever get Lego kits? I think Legos would be my second, next to WoW. When I was a kid, getting an expensive Lego kit because you otherwise never got them, like $100 Lego set. That's like a half a city or something.
That's sick, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And those are another thing that last forever. It's not like they're ever gonna get like worn out or. I mean, I guess they could get technically worn out or broken, but.
Oh man, this one's green. So 4 pegs. You got all these pegs. Did you grind, or is it just for people to stand on?
I'm looking. No, actually, it was completely aesthetic. I just loved the look of it. Because my parents were like, "Don't let anyone stand on it, because something happens, you'll be responsible." I'm like, "You're right." I remember specifically the color scheme was black chrome.
Black chrome.
And it just looks so nice.
See if I can find the exact bike.
Mongoose. It was a mongoose.
Favorite piece of tech of all time, someone's asking. After we find your bike.
That's a good one.
Favorite piece of tech of all time? Like a oh man. What if my answer was an iPhone?
Oh no.
Just because
That's
it was
weird.
the iPhone 3G was my first smartphone.
Okay, I have to unsubscribe real quick.
Hey man.
Wait, is your first smartphone?
Smartphone.
Or like,
I went
like
from dumb phone, not even touch, to smartphone with data with the 3G.
Oh my
I don't
gosh,
know.
that's like
does that
moving.
does it make it my favorite or like the most monumental or something for me?
But sometimes it's the same,
Yeah.
man. Because I've noticed that nostalgia nostalgia tends to like influence a lot of the way you perceive some
Yeah.
things.
And did you ever have an iPhone?
Yeah, 3G was my
See?
first smartphone.
So how much are we twinning today? Okay, next question. We can answer this truthfully because it's years ago. Did you jailbreak? Because I did.
I didn't know how to jailbreak
okay.
until way past my 3G.
So, I guess what I'm curious now, jailbreaking back then, I'm not sure if this is still the case, you could get the Cydia store or whatever it was, the Cydia app. You could get the equivalent of the App Store of any app almost for free. It might have not been the most updated version, but for the most part, you could get almost everything for free.
Yeah, well, like literally the same app.
Is that the case nowadays with iPhones still, or is that like just been patched and like blocked? Does anyone know?
That's a good question.
Does anyone know if you could like Cydia and all those jailbreaking and free app stores for like legit free apps are still around? I'm curious to know.
Last time I jailbroke was probably like 3 or 4 years ago.
Really? On an iPhone?
Yeah, and I could still get apps for free, like the same apps that you'd buy in the
Was
App
it still
Store.
called Cydia?
It was called Cydia, yeah.
Wow.
It was still called Cydia Package Manager.
Well, wow.
I got Cydia on my iPhone. You can still do that without jailbreak. What? You can get Cydia without a jailbreak?
Huh. Interesting. So I never knew
That's
that.
bonkers.
I don't know. Is there an equivalent for the Android store? I haven't looked.
Yeah, you just turn on developer mode and you can do that
To
with
get
anything.
the free app?
You just have to. Yeah, it's super easy. And I guess you could technically root if you wanted to. Like rooting is more for like developer functions. It seems like being able to SSH in your phone, stuff like that.
I guess going into developer mode and rooting it, that doesn't. There has to be someone else who's cracking the apps, though, right? For you to be able to just seamlessly install it and use. Otherwise, you would have to do it yourself. So that's what. Yeah.
But think about it. As long as someone's bought the app and is willing to find where the files are for the app and then just put those out on the internet. I mean, you're only really paying for access. So the only defense a company can have is requiring you to log in.
Okay.
Before you can.
I guess I'm not a developer, so I'm not sure how easy that is to bypass and how many lines of code you have to change, you know?
Well, unless they integrate some sort of like product key type situation where you need to put in a legitimate key that gets checked with their server somewhere and confirms that you bought it. If it's just an app that runs and it's like it's not like a syncing app that syncs with like their server or something, you just go into the phone and you can pull out the files and then send those files to someone and they should be able to use the app.
Have you done that?
I've never tried it, no.
Okay. So is yours also the iPhone then? iPhone 3G?
My favorite piece of tech? No, I wouldn't say it's an iPhone. My favorite piece of tech of all time is probably my Game Boy Advance, for sure. Hands down.
Oh, man. So that's like, yeah. It's so hard to answer this because it's subjective and you have to factor in so many different things.
You know what's funny? It would be an SP, but I never owned one. My brother did. Because having a lit key,
screen,
having a lit screen,
that makes a big difference.
No question.
And it folded.
But I
too.
did have a little thing.
Oh, you had a light?
I had the little screen light.
Did you have a Game Boy Color with the screen light too? I had one of those with the magnifying glass. Oh my goodness!
Sick, dude.
Oh,
so good. With the magnifying glass screen thing, make it a little bigger.
Me and my brother, this is what we. Nope, not that one. This is the one we had, Mad Cats. That was the brand. It clipped to the top. It didn't work with Game Shark. Yeah.
It's so
Our mom bought us the battery pack to go on the back because she didn't, double A's are kind of a waste of money with how fast these drain. So I had the wall adapter and it made it bulge out. So I had this light. Wait, did you have this? You had this Game Boy, right?
Well, I had 50 Game Boys because I was the youngest child of 9 kids.
So
we all had our stuff.
And then, boom, this was the one. It was a Mad Catz though. So this
snap.
clipped into where the battery is, but it stuck out. They're not showing the side view, but it was pretty thick, like this. And then you plugged it to the bottom where the adapter is. So
that's so sick, dude.
Oh man, just nostalgia trip today. Okay, someone's asking something about a Craigslist thing, which we should probably help them out with just in case. What should I look for when buying a used GPU? Media guide for a GTX 970 for $185. First of all, I think the vibe that you get from the person is such a big part of it. Like, nice people. I've never. I don't know. A lot of people call me. What's it called? I can't think of the word. Naive. For
Oh,
yeah,
really?
they're like, dude, just because the guy's nice, it doesn't mean anything. Like, he could be lying or putting on a front. But I think, I don't know, maybe it's because people in Seattle are nice. I think that's a big part. So if you get any sketchy vibes, keep your alert up. Other than that, ask him a lot of questions about it. Like, how long he's used it for, what he's used it for, overclocking, why he's selling, stuff like that. Gullible, that's another good word, though. Yeah.
Gullible. See, but the guy who I bought my RAM from was not only sketch, but he also couldn't tell a straight story.
Oh.
So for sure afterwards I was like, man, I shouldn't have. But it works, so I'm like, whatever.
Well, no, my latest Craigslist pickup, which is gonna come out sometime after New Year, like, you'll see it in the video. The guy's sketch. He said the computer was given to him to sell, so he knew nothing about it. So that's a big red flag. And he looked like a drug dealer or a drug addict. So yeah.
Oh, yep. Mine did too. My guy did too.
My guy sounded like one. You hear it in the audio and the video. Like, yeah, there seemed to be something odd about him.
Wow.
But yeah, that's the only advice I can give, really. You can look for, make sure it's not beaten up. Though graphics cards, they won't be. Like, if there's something wrong with the VRM, you're not gonna be able to see it unless it's on the backside, like it burnt through.
Yeah, that is huge. Like, so if you can't plug it in right at the moment, the first dead giveaway is if it's got burn marks on the back. That means it's blown up and it's not going to turn on.
So just look at the PCB. Look for anything that's like black markings, I guess.
I love your GPU choice.
Yeah, just it happens to be the 8800 just GT though, not the GTX someone mentioned earlier. But yeah, I think that would be about it. Maybe you can spin the fans, make sure they're not like gunked up for whatever reason. Like they spin relatively smoothly. The oil's not going bad or it's not scratchy. Yeah. Yeah. We shall. Yeah, someone mentioned 2-hour stream. Thanks for joining, everyone. It sucks that 2 weeks in a row, no good deals. It has literally been up and down. We're in the down right now. But thanks for tuning in, listening to our stories, asking us cool questions, and keeping chat lit. Holidays. Next week, right? Oh, man. Less than a week until, for most people who celebrate Christmas.
Woo!
Hopefully.
Or for Hanukkah, you've been getting presents all week. Or is that this week or is that next week?
Hopefully everyone does have some time off from whatever their responsibility is. If you guys are in school, if you're working, hopefully you do have time off so you can enjoy and relax. I know I will. Lee, you will too?
Yep.
Oh yeah, so
I get all next week off, but you get a week and a half off,
I get
right?
all next week. And then I get a little bit into the new year, but I'm taking the second or that following week off to go on vacation with my girlfriend. So, yeah.
Very nice.
Yes.
Just give us the address of where you're going.
I might tweet it out and see if any of my viewers are there, and we can. I don't know. That'd be cool to meet up.
We need to have just like a nostalgia stream where we, instead of looking up tech deals, we just talk about stuff.
Play Game Boy.
Like a hangout.
Can we stream Game Boy? Like just me and Lee playing Pokemon or something?
Just like a chill stream where we just play a game, like emulated LAN party on Pokemon.
Yeah. Does emulator? Can they do multiplayer? That'd be cool to play some SNES games multiplayer.
Oh yeah, for sure you can.
Play some Kirby's Dream Land or something.
Because it's funny because back in the day that seems so like intense, but because of how good hardware and the network are these days, those games are like super easy to emulate and to simulate like being plugged into those links you have to stick
man, we need to look into it, even though people may question how legal it is. But we'll show the game on stream. I'll find the cartridge and I'll show it. So I
still have my silver cartridges right now.
Oh snaps! I
I have 2 of them actually. I have 2. Somehow I ended up with 2 Pokemon Silvers.
Huh. You know, have you checked to see if your files are still there or if the battery died and you lost it?
No,
Oh,
I haven't
man.
checked. I need to check.
Warcraft multiplayer, that would be fun. The only thing about Warcraft is that, like, I love it, Lee love it, a few of you in the chat seem to love it. I think a majority of the viewers would find it boring, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah. I don't like RTS in general, actually.
Well, what about
like,
WoW? What if we just ran around in WoW together?
That would be fun, but people might not like that.
Yeah, it'll be fun for us, boring for viewers, so.
Exactly. Like, I don't like watching RTS. I like playing RTS.
Yeah.
I can watch other games, but for some reason, even I personally, like, I enjoy the technicality of people who are, like, amazing at it, but it's one of those ones that tend to be a little boring.
Yeah.
So I'll give them that, and I'll give you that. All right, guys.
I think that's it. Silver's the only broken card I have. Yeah. Thanks again, Lee. Any closing words?
No, I mean, same thing as Danny was saying. Chat was super late. It was awesome. Thanks for all. We know a lot.
You cut off. Start over. You cut off a lot of that. Say it again.
I have to say it all again. Thanks for all of you who watched, and for all of you who bore with us last week during our technical difficulties. We recognize a lot of the same people, so we appreciate that. And we hope you enjoy. We won't see you until after Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
So enjoy that. And or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, or if you don't celebrate any of those things, hopefully you get some days off of work, like Danny said, or school. Yeah, comment below if you guys haven't already. We will read those, and I will go back eventually, even if it's in a month from now. And pretty much wraps it up. Oh, and in case you didn't know, I'm Lee from Compton.